Hello, this is Michele Knight. Welcome to your 2017 December astrology. And there is a massive, important thing happening this month, and that is that Saturn, the Lord of Responsibility, the guy in the sky that keeps us on the straight and narrow and makes us take responsibility for our life and pushes us to work hard, is shifting signs. Now, he has been in Maverick and Crazy Sagittarius, but he's going back to his own home. He's going into Capricorn. So things are going to get serious. On top of that, we have Mercury going retrograde, which can be a pain in the bum. But we also have Venus shifting signs and lots of other planetary shenanigans. Here's your monthly astrology. Gemini, December kicks off with you feeling all cozy and cushy and wanting your relationships to work. You're prepared to compromise. You're prepared to put the energy in. You're prepared to share and do all the things that you need to do to make all your loved ones and intimate partners on a level with you. So, you know, that should work out well. Love is in the air. And if you're single, love could come to you because Venus is in your relationship zone. Happy days. Also, we have a full moon in your sign. How cool is that? You have a peak of energy. You have signs, symbols, magic, and psychic experiences, which will reveal a lot to you about the next direction that you need to go in or anything you need to confront within your relationship to yourself. It's a very, very powerful moon. Might make you feel emotional. If you're a typical Gemini, sometimes you can detach or distance yourself from really deep emotions, and you might find that the full moon brings all these emotions to the surface. So make sure you're around people that love and understand you, or you're taking the space to meditate with a candle, do yourself a crystal healing, or do something that makes you feel grounded. Write a journal, but do express those emotions because it's very important for you. And then we have your ruler Mercury going retrograde on the same day. So that's quite full on. You always feel a bit not quite yourself when Mercury goes retrograde. It's like, oh my God, you know, people are speaking a foreign language to me. I don't understand what's going on. And there may be a disconnect between what you're saying and what you're hearing. But you know what? It doesn't last forever. It's also a great time for you to go into the past, reflect on the way that you communicate. Obviously, take care of all technology, double check any meetings you've got to make sure that everything's all happening at the right time. But generally, yeah, it does kind of bug you a little bit when Mercury goes retrograde. Now, Mercury is also conjunct Saturn on the 6th before Saturn changes signs. So you're really talking about commitment with someone. It may be a friend, it may be a lover, maybe to yourself, but you're thinking about what does commitment in relationships mean to me? And perhaps you're actually saying something. You might make a proposal of some kind. You might talk about going deeper into a relationship, but you feel good about it even though Mercury is going retrograde. Or perhaps you're examining the commitments you made in the past and how they impact your life today. Mercury is sextile Mars, so you could be very frisky on the 6th of December. It's a great day for expressing your passion, your lust and your desire, and there's a lot of fire in your belly on that day. Also, the 6th, Mars is sextile Saturn, again in your relationship zone, so there's something deep and profound happening around love and intimate connections. And if you're single, you could meet someone that knocks your socks off. Now, what else do we have here? On the 9th, Mars is entering Scorpio, and we're heading towards a time, which may end up being quite a long time, where you are thinking about your health and your well-being and getting everything straight and ordered in your life. Sometimes you whiz from one idea to the other idea, and it's difficult for you to deal with some of the small things, like paying bills on time or doing things, not because you can't, but because your mind is elsewhere. So you'll be taking care of your health, your physical health. There's a fly in here. You'll be taking care of your dealing with any things that need to be cleared out and changed and transformed, but you've got the energy to do it and you're enjoying doing it. And you might also be thinking about the past and what caused any imbalance in your health and well-being now. We have the big news coming up when I can find it. Hold on one second. So much going on, darling. What can I say? Okay, we've got Mercury conjunct Venus on the 15th in your relationship zone. Basically, this should be a wicked, fabulous, stunning month for you for all your personal relationships. There's so much going on there. We do get to the point where Saturn... Where are you, Saturn? Okay. First we have a new moon in your relationship zone, and then we have Saturn changing signs, and all of that has a very, very profound impact on you. Firstly, you have a feeling that you're going to express yourself in a new way when it comes to your intimate relationships. And then when Saturn changes signs, everything goes deep, and you're reflecting on any sense of power, any sense of powerlessness that you felt, and you're digging in to make changes. It may be that you're confronting issues to do with life, death, rebirth, sexuality, money. Do you have any raw points in any of these areas? Is there anything you want to fix? Saturn will help you, but he's saying you've got to be honest with yourself, and you have to look everything in the eye. You have to embrace your primal power and your primal fears and your shadow side. And then at the end of that time that he's there in 2020, you will be free, you will be reborn, you will be transformed. So it's good, but it's hard work, and it is going into an area for you that's pretty difficult. With Venus, when I say difficult, do not panic about it. You could end up being really rich or marrying someone really powerful. It will vary from each person, but basically just do the work. My partner is a Gemini, so I'll be telling her. Not telling her, I'll be helping her deal with all those issues that come up. Venus is trine Uranus on the 20th. There's some unexpected play and fun, maybe an unexpected date, and you will be feeling quite jolly. We also have the Sun changing signs, and the Sun conjunct Saturn, and Venus entering the primal zone. So it is going to get very kind of intense. But to be honest, around at the end of December, you always feel that way. You go within yourself and you think about things on a much deeper level. You are very much the psychic detective. You can sense what's going on in the deepest recesses of people's souls, and you can work stuff out. But this is a golden opportunity for you to come into your power. How do you feel about power? What makes you feel powerless? Think about these things now before Saturn kicks in. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Hello, wonderful one. Thank you so much for listening. It would be fabulous if you liked, subscribed, or shared. It would be really, really helpful. Also, I have a ton of free stuff for you. Horoscope.co.uk for everything astrology, and michelleknight.com for everything psychic and free tarot reading. See you there.